Namaste to all. The Adi Yogi, Lord Shiva. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Tritrayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Neelakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. The Yogeshwara, the Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, Nirmana Moha Jita Sangha Dosha Adhyatma Nitya Vinivritta Kama Dvandvair Vimukta Sukha Dukkha Sanyair Gacchantya Muda Padamavyayam Tat. Avyaya Padam, the Lord Krishna saying about attaining nirvana when we leave our egoistic tendencies with false pride and winning over the senses and practicing Adhyatma Yoga constantly by relieving all the mundane emotional imbalances, including the kama, the lustful behavior, and becoming neutral of the pleasure and pain, to see inequality unto the 6th International Yoga Day, the significance of set chakras, the significance of 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Anashrita karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sasanyasi cha yogi cha na niragnir na chakriyah. The first shloka in 6th chapter, talking about Lord says, whatever you do, the means of the rituals and whatever the process you follow, and it is not reaching to me, and it is reaching as a yogi, when you do your activities, your duties, your responsibilities as dharma being discharged with no interest of rewards, and when we do our actions with no repercussions about the pros and cons and measurements, and then we are rightly in the process of doing. And that is what the Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raja Yoga, and all the yogas which are being taught by Lord Krishna. Om Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hari Om. Thank you, Dr.
Abhijit ji, you want me to speak some or just fine finish?
Please be our guest.
The importance of yoga, because it is far before with the creation itself, because yoga is such an ancient word which unites. The unification of yoga as it began with the creation itself, and that is what the Rigveda, the references what we have in the 10th mandala 121 by 1, and also Srimad Bhagavatam 5th chapter 119 by 13, all these references are suggesting the process of inheritance of the yoga is coming from Hiranyagarbha. The Hiranyagarbha is the word which is being used for the Big Bang theory, you call about it, for the creation itself, where the sattva, rajas, and tamas, and the imbalances which are began from the Sankhya philosophy to see the significance of the Hiranya, the gold. The gold somehow has a bigger role to play into the unification which has begun with the creation itself. And we can see the gold as a metal precious for us today for all the physical matters, and it is bombarded by the galactic, the asteroids in the past for this earth to attain the gold coming from the heavens. And equally, the today is the most significant day for the eclipse, solar eclipse, when we see the Lord Sun with the warmthness and the light, and the activities which are being consumed by the rajas quality is spreading the complete wisdom through the fire, the wind, the sun, and this into the emancipation of the Patanjali. And the inner tools, what we have, the mind, the egoistic tendencies, and the intelligence, and before that, we have a chip which is known as chitta. Yogasya chitta vritti nirodha. All these chitta vrittis, how do we take, how do we make the purity of the mind from reaching from somatic level, sensory level, in integration from Ayurveda, and then to the higher noble science of practice of yoga, which is being explained in four sections of the Patanjali, coming from Samadhi Pada, Sadhana Pada, Vibhuti Pada, Kaivalya Pada. So attaining to the Kaivalya is nothing but our own deeds, whatever we do, will not become as a cause for further to develop any difficulties in this life to the post many, many lives. And that is what attaining a flawless state of actions when we do with our mind, verbal, physical actions. And that unity as an integration is called yoga. Om Namami.